me grab my stuff.
Let me adjust myself again.
Why you put it in my interview?
It's okay.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our crew. I'm not going to talk like that for the entirety of this video, so let's get to business, okay? And before we do, I'd like to invite you to join the crew by liking the video and commenting if you have a question. And if you just love my content, I invite you at the end of the video to please go ahead and subscribe, okay? So that means anytime I upload a video, you will know, and it won't be a one-time thing. Please don't make it a one-time thing. Let's join the party, okay?
Hey guys, so today I'm going to be interviewing a few flight attendants, and I don't know what the questions are yet, and they don't know either. And they're going to be giving me their honest answer. And 1, 2, 3, let's get started. How would you like to be addressed?
Everyone just call me Manny. Manny baby.
Manny baby. How do you feel about your lifestyle as a flight attendant?
You know, I've been doing this for several years. Thank you. And it's just amazing. I love it. I love it.
What is one of the most difficult things about being a flight attendant?
Honestly, the most difficult thing is the passengers when they're not behaving. Other than that, it's amazing. It's beautiful.
Awesome. What is one advice you would give to somebody wanting to be a flight attendant?
You know, if this is something you truly want to do, you got to have your heart and soul in it, because you're coming in this and anything and everything can happen.
All right, we are going on to the next flight attendant. I'm asking a couple of flight attendants some pop-up questions, and we're going to get their honest answer. So question number 1, how is it like being a flight attendant?
It is fun. It's not predictable. I love that. You have to be flexible, adventurous. It's just awesome. It's amazing. It's a good experience.
That's great. And what is your answer? What is it like being a flight attendant?
Like she said, it's fun. Like every day is a different day, and that's great. You know, yeah, every day is definitely a different day. It's also tiring sometimes. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like it gets tiring. You get tired. You get, tired of like dealing with people, not, cooperating with you and stuff. But yeah, overall, it's nice.
Do you love working for an ultra low cost carrier, and what are the benefits of working for an ultra low cost carrier? Would you advise a passenger to fly a low cost carrier versus a mainline?
Absolutely. I feel like a low-cost carrier gives people the opportunity to be able to explore more versus a main airline, because, the ticket prices vary. So if I could afford something that's cheaper, it gives me more opportunities to go more places, if that makes sense. And I would definitely encourage people to take advantage of the ultra low-cost carriers.
And what airline would you suggest our passengers fly?
Frontier.
S9.
They're definitely not biased, okay? And what?
They're the best ultra low cost carriers there is. Period.
What is one advice you would give to somebody wanting to be a flight attendant?
Do your research. Take the time to learn the airline that you want to apply for. Save, because once you get into this industry and become a flight attendant, you are on reserve for a while. So do your research. Make sure it's something that you want to wake up and do every day, and don't just do it for the opportunity to travel. We know you love people, but just make sure it's something you want to wake up and do and enjoy.
What is one prep you would tell a new or prospective flight attendant? How should they prepare for their interview?
So to prepare for your interview, like one prep I'd say is, I mean, nothing much. Just, be yourself, like tap into you as a person, like who you are, because that's, this job is all about personality, and, you meet so many different people and with different personalities and stuff like that. So you definitely have to tap into you as a person in order to deal with somebody else. So I feel like that's really great for the interview process, because when the recruiter sees that, that part of you or that side of you, then they will want to have you as part of the team, because they're going to be like, okay, he or she will blend well, with our flight attendants that we already have, and also, they will deal well with customers, in whatever situation that there is.
This is great, guys. This is great. What is one advice you would give to somebody in any industry dealing with a difficult customer?
Stay calm, listen, apologize, solve, and thank the person. Like, there are two sides to a story, so you do want to be careful how you approach certain situation. Just think of it, if this person could probably be like a family member or something, so be careful how you approach angry people, because we're all consumers, so just be mindful. Yeah.
Okay, that is a great tip. And how are you having... Okay, I'm forgetting. All right, so I know I have one more question. Damn. Oh, guys, it's skipping me. I have the flight attendants. I really need to think. What was training like for you, flight attendant training?
Just to sum it up, it was the most rewarding yet challenging experience I've had. It was worth it.
You heard it here first. And you?
It definitely was rewarding, like she said. It definitely was rewarding, but it was like I don't know, it was fun. Like, my training was really fun. It was fun. Like, our lectures always made it fun, because you learn so much. So in order to retain that information, they made it fun for us to remember what we're learning. So yeah.
What made you want to be a flight attendant again?
It's something I always wanted to do since I was young. Since I took my first flight back, I'm Jamaican, so I took my first flight from Jamaica to Canada, and I've always admired the flight attendants. I'm like, this is something I see myself doing, and I just pursued it once I moved to the States.
Okay. And you too, guys. That was beautiful. Okay, what made you want to be a flight attendant?
So the first time I ever visited the airport, I was like 10. That was the first time I've ever been to the airport, and I saw these gorgeous girls. Like, they were just classy. Like, they have their nice white shirts on, their skirts, and they were just so classy. The way they walked, the way they carried themselves, like, just classy and elegant. And so I asked my mom, I'm like, what are they? She's like, they're flight attendants. They're the ones who work on the planes. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to be that, because just growing up, I always had this like class about myself, and like classiness, like elegance about myself. So just seeing those flight attendants and the way they were, that made me want to be a flight attendant. So yeah. And like she said, I'm from Guyana, so when I came over here, I pursued it right off the bat.
Do you think that you're living up to that standard that you saw growing up as a child now that you're a flight attendant?
I am, but if we're going to be honest, I think every day is a learning experience. So you do learn something new every day, and you make your own system. So it's learning every day. Yeah.
Okay. It's the same for me.
What surprised you the most about being a flight attendant, seeing that you were an outsider and this is your first flight attendant job, I'm assuming?
Second.
You were a flight attendant before?
Yeah.
Oh!
Company.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You was a previous flight attendant. Okay, so when you started as a flight attendant, what surprised you the most?
I just have to say, definitely how different every day was. I feel like that's one of the things that caught me. Like, you'll have like days where everything's just like wow and everything's just great, and then you'll have other days where like things are just not going as planned. There's so much in the aviation industry that goes wrong daily. So I feel like that kind of surprised me the most about
What is one misconception that you had prior to being a flight attendant and now that you just laugh it off?
Just literally what she just said. She said a mouthful. I would just say every day won't be peaches and cream. You'll be glammed up. You go to work. You're happy today, but once you get to work, something could happen that you can't let it ruin your day, but it probably still has some effect on you. That makes sense. So you can always look the happy person, but something could happen, and you're just like, you know what? Just leave it at work. Just go home and just let it go.
Okay, so all in all, would you guys say that you made the right choice?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Let me tell
Absolutely.
you, this job is freaking amazing.
It is so
Excuse
fun.
my language. Freaking amazing. Like let me tell you, like this job is so amazing. Like you don't have a boss. Like every single day, no supervisors that are hanging over your head.
Right.
Like every day is a different day.
Exactly.
Every day you learn something. You meet new people. You can build your own schedules.
Yep.
You can work as much as you want. You can work as little as you want. Get how many days off you want. Like this job is just amazing.
Listen, we
So-
get paid to be on the beach. We get
Literally.
paid sitting here.
Yeah, exactly. We're still getting paid while we're
still
just
getting
out
paid.
here like looking around.
Exactly.
So
It's fun. So I
Yeah.
always encourage people, if there's something that you do want to do, pursue it. And it's a great industry to be in.
yeah.
Okay. And do you guys think that you picked the right airline at the right time?
I think I did, yes,
absolutely.
absolutely.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Because with all that happened last year with the pandemic and stuff, we survived. So like we were lucky to not have to furlough anyone. We were lucky to just be able to just keep all our jobs, like, you know, so we definitely did. And we're, you know, with us being low cost, like it just worked out perfectly for us.
And what advice do you have for the traveling public?
Please respect your flight attendants. Please respect all the aviation industry workers. We are humans too. We do have feelings. Not everything is going to go as planned. Like Chris said, sometimes just stuff happens. So just be mindful and just respect us.
For me, I'd say always put yourself in the flight attendant's position. Like, you know, how would you feel if we come to your job and disrespected you? How would you feel if we come to your job and did this? How would you feel if we come to your job and did it, whatever it is? Like, just always put yourself in the other person's position, like the flight, whoever is your flight attendant that day and whatever is going on. I feel like that's one of the biggest, you know, things I have, because people fail to realize that that is our job. Like, you're coming into our place of work. You're coming into our comfort zones. You're coming into our second home, because aside from your home, our job is our second home. So like that's, you know, where we spend most of our time. So you're coming to us. So definitely what she said with respect and stuff, like always just, you know, think about the flight attendant, like whoever is dealing, you know, whoever you're dealing with. Yeah, basically you're coming into our office, not an actual office like you said, but it's like just, you know, you're coming into our office. So, you know, it's like if you go to a bank or you go into, you know, wherever you go, it's the same. So yeah.
All right, so this one is on point. I agree with everything these ladies said. And the last question I have for you guys is, what are 2 tips you would give a first-time flyer?
2 tips I would give a first-time flyer. One is to be calm and ask questions. Basically, be calm and just ask us questions, because our job is to make you feel comfortable. So your first time traveling, it's a great experience, something you could, you know, tell people. So just be calm and just ask us any questions you want to ask us.
For me, I'd say one, savor the moment, because I know like if a lot of people, when it's your first time flying, like I know you want to take pictures and, you know, videos and stuff. You can do that, yes, but try and really enjoy your flight. Try and really observe what's going on the plane, and you know, just look around and, you know, just savor the moment with the people that are, you know, sitting next to you and the flight attendants that are working with you and stuff. That's my first tip. And then my second tip would probably have to be just be happy. You know, it's your first flight. Just be happy and just enjoy it. You know, make sure you have everything.
Sit at the window. Take the window seat. Sit
Yes,
at A
get a
or
window
F.
seat. Yes. Take a window seat.
Any tips for dealing with turbulence? If you're a nervous flyer?
Open your ear vent. Open an ear vent.
I'd say think of it as a roller coaster. Like, I don't know if you like roller coasters or not, but if you do, just think of it as that. Just in your mind, like, okay, you're in a roller coaster.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, bumpy, it's shaky. And another thing too, like, always look at your flight attendants. If your flight attendants are not panicking, then just be fine. Don't panic. Like,
Yep.
but if they are, then, you know.
Also-
and that's how you know you have to worry.
Exactly. Wear your seatbelt. Fasten your seatbelts, okay?
This has been a really amazing interview. Do you guys have any last words for the public, and anything you want to get out there, anything that I didn't ask and you would like to elaborate on or just bring to the public's attention?
Just if this is something you want to pursue, just make sure you do your research. Like Chris said, be yourself and just have fun with it. You get paid to travel the world, so just make a lot of beautiful memories. You do meet a lot of great people also. So just have fun.
I'd say make sure it's something that you love and something that you want to do. Because like I say, the job can be difficult on some days, so you really and truly have to make sure it's something you want to do, because you don't want to just, I know a lot of people, they're like, oh, I just want to be a flight attendant so I can travel, like, and that's when problems come, because when you have to deal with the passengers, then that's where things get out of hand, because you really didn't take the job to deal with the passengers or because you like people. You just took the job because you wanted to travel. And so, just make sure that it's something that you want to do, something that you're going to be happy. You're going to always be happy going to work every day. Right. Even if you're leaving home with a bad mood, when you get to work, that your job can turn that around for you. So that's my general tip and stuff. And like she said, just be happy, fun, enjoy. It's a great job. So yeah,
make sure it's something that's gonna fulfill you.
Yeah.
Right, guys, this has been your flight attendant interview of the day, and we will be coming back to you sometime in the future. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Come say hi, Daniel.
Yeah, 1 second. How are you? I was wondering what you were up to. I haven't seen you for a while.
I'm over here making videos for my people.
I haven't seen you in hours.
Yeah, I've been down here changing in outfits and making videos.
Yeah, you haven't tried to come to the camera again. Which I might be back.
Do you want to say hi?
To you. Hi, babe. I don't know who's over there.
Daniel, come say hi.
To who?
To my subscribers.
Are you live?
No, I have 66 subscribers.
Okay. Yeah, 1 second.
Come say hi.
Hi.
Alright guys, so let's get serious. Like I said, if you really love my content, please go ahead and let's grow the community and like the video and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you in the next video. Bye-bye.